Eastern Europe now and the humanitarian crisis in Ukraine. Our next guest is right in the middle of it right now, where he wants to be.
Yeah, he's providing medical supplies and equipment for Ukrainian soldiers and field medical personnel. Joining us now is the CEO and founder of Spirit of America, Jim Hake. Jim, thank you for joining us. I know you're on the ground right now. Tell us what you're seeing.
Well, there's tremendous suffering in Ukraine right now. Russia launched an unprovoked war on this free and democratic country. And Spirit of America, the organization that I lead, is the way Americans can save lives in Ukraine and help Ukraine win this fight.
Jim, you're the CEO and founder of Spirit America. You're providing not only just assistance by being there, you're also providing medical supplies and other types of assistance. What are you seeing as the biggest need from people that have been forced to leave their homes in Ukraine right now?
Well, the greatest need, and this is what Spirit of America is doing, is supporting the Ukrainian soldiers and civilian volunteers that are on the front lines. They're the ones who are defending the country, working to and fighting to protect the rest of the population, the rest of the civilians. And that's the greatest need, is to help those who are on the front lines really win the fight and protect the rest of the Ukrainians.
Yeah, Jim, we know that you're providing medical supplies and other assistance. What else is it that they're asking for, and what have they said to you?
Well, it's the range of what is considered or called non-lethal assistance, and that's what we're providing to the Ukrainian soldiers and civilian volunteers. That includes protective aid like body armor, helmets, and first aid kits, communications gear, things that help them both be safe and successful themselves and to protect the civilian population. That's at the top of their list from an organization such as ours, Spirit of America.
Jim, can you talk about morale? We're 48 days into this thing.
Well, one of the things that is inspiring, I think, and should be inspiring to every American, and why every American should try to lean forward and help the Ukrainians, people like you and I, who have left their day job, as it were, to help defend their country, defend freedom and democracy. It's a tremendous inspiration, and they are the game-changing thing that's led to Ukraine defeating the Russians in Kyiv and other parts of the country. So what we're doing right now is supporting those on the front lines so that they can do even better.
Yeah, Jim, you're not only in Ukraine, but you are on the border as well. What have you been doing to support those who successfully fled to Poland?
Well, we are helping with refugees in Moldova, which is another country where many Ukrainian refugees have fled. But our top priority is on the Ukrainian armed forces, the soldiers and civilian volunteers. And we have a network of people in the country, both on the military side and on the civil society side, who are able to get our aid to the front lines extremely quickly. We had one plane that left the U.S. on a Tuesday evening, and on Thursday morning, that assistance, the protective aid that we're providing to Ukrainian forces, was on the ground in their hands on Thursday morning, 36 hours later.
My goodness, that's what they need over there. That's an amazing feat. That's unbelievable. Jim Hake, keep doing the work you're doing. Check back in with us. Stay safe. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, we've got a lot more coming up for you here on Wake Up America on Newsmax. Stay with us. We'll be right back.